I stand here to announce my retirement from international cricket. It's been a process, but it does feel like the right time. I've given everything to this team and it's given me a lot more, I think, in return. And when I look at the dressing room now and I see the talent and the journey that I think this team's looking to go on, it just feels like the right time for me to step away, and I feel really good about it. It's funny when you reflect on so much, but yeah, all good things come to an end, and it's the change of seasons. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's been a process. I suppose as any maturing athlete, you're aware of these things, and it's a feeling, and it's also a real reflection on, for me personally, how I've looked to do it and play the game for so long, and then that slight feeling of that changing, and that being recently, and amongst a number of conversations with close people and with deep care for the team, which I love. So, like I say, it feels good, and I'm looking forward to supporting the team from afar and also leaving the game totally loving it and full appreciation and gratitude for my time and the team that I've been fortunate to be involved in for so long. Yeah, a lot of conversations with players recently, and the things you reflect on are the experiences that you had together, the journey, the ups and the downs, and and where you get to as a group, and that full commitment to one another. That space is special, and it's something I've valued for so long, and that's what I see in this team now, and playing that last game at Lord's, which is also kind of cool, to look at the group and see, I think there's just a huge amount of talent in that side, and there's a lot of people that are fully committed to the journey that's to come, and I think they can achieve some amazing things, and they're ready for it. A lot of it's just my reasons and doubling down, and when I say that, how much respect I have for the team, and also staying true to the way that I've played the game, is that I've given it my full commitment every time I've gone out and played for New Zealand, and I've really valued that, and in my own mind I didn't really see being on a team sheet and adding a couple of games as being the most important thing. So this team's on a journey, like I say, and so for that next player to come in and really, apply himself and to commit to where that team's going. The series thing's one thing, but I think the bigger picture is more important, which is what this team are really trying to do from a wider perspective, and making the decision to step away and give that space, I think, is what I know, as a part of that decision, and I'm happy with that. For a little bit, when I know a little bit more, I'll let you know. But yeah, for a little bit, and it's delicate. Like everybody in the team, it's news to some of them, to a lot of them, and it's change. So we'll just cross that bridge when we, over the next few days. Tricky. There possibly is, actually, but it's not because it's a match that in isolation meant a lot. I think it was off the back of doing something as a group for a long period of time, and then seeing that success was almost, was just something that you felt would come by the application from the team, and that would be the World Test Championship final, and we went through a lot as a group. Which we've spoken about on many of occasions, but it was a real process, not just with the group that we had, but the handover and transition from teams and players before. There was this real evolving of of a side to get to where we got to, and to put out strong performances, and repeat that to see some of that success after the ups and downs that we experienced. It was great, but more for those reasons rather than just a win. Yeah, plenty of emotion, and got around a few of the senior guys that I've spent a lot of time with in the dressing room, which I knew would be some of the tougher conversations. But because immediately, when you make the call, you reflect, don't you, on all the times you had together. And but I think just ultimately and the reason why it's the decisions here now is the respect that I have for the group, and how grateful I am to have been a part of it. And I know there's you look back on what perhaps your own time there, and you might score a few runs and you have a few wins, but actually, like, being a part of a group that draws a lot out of you and you care so much about is the thing that I've appreciated so much, and that's why I feel good about it too. And it's my reasons and nobody else's, but it's based on team and change, and that's why it feels comfortable for me now, and I'm looking forward to the next phase. I didn't sort of have it in mind. I just, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, you're at the pointy end, and so you're wanting to just value every experience and really commit, because that's what you have done and that's what you expect of everybody else in the group, and they certainly all do that in a big way. And yeah, a little bit of reflection. Obviously, it was an interesting match in itself, but sitting up there on the balcony and thinking a bit about it, and then just taking a bit of time with the days post that, and getting comfortable with it. And yeah, and like I say, it feels good and exciting to follow the team as well. And I love that. I really like the space of being really just grateful, and for the time I've had with this New Zealand cricket team, and then also the excitement and potential I see in the group that's there. Yeah, I mean, you have a young family and all these things, and they're here with me. Mum and Dad were over as well, and that was cool. And yeah, I mean, lots of conversations, and I think which is important. So many people are a part of the journey. You play at professional sport. It's an amazing thing. I feel like it's this pursuit that I've been on for probably 20 years, and it's every day. It's how do you get better? How do you give more to this team, etc., etc. You might then captain the side. Where are we going? And it's pretty special to have that experience, I think, is this passion that you follow, and it draws a lot out of you. And that's something that I look back on really fondly and appreciate. And I know that, yeah, in the next phase it's going to look a little bit different, but this team's on that journey, and yeah, freeing up some space. No sort of immediate plans. Had a little bit of time in the coaching space. I've enjoyed that, and we'll see. Yeah, I mean, step here is have a chat with all you, and take a few days with the family and have a look at what's next.